Hi YouTube, it's Rob, the Banded Scouter. Today is, what day is today? Wednesday, April 25th, and it's about 10 p.m. It's been a very long day. Just checking in for my weekly update. I'll go ahead and start with the numbers. My highest recorded weight was 345 pounds. On February 15th, I got my surgery date, and I weighed in at 333 pounds. The following week, February 21st, I had my surgery. I weighed in at 323 pounds, I think. And today, guess what? I weigh 299 pounds. Again, still, I'm on this plateau. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know. I'm keeping my food journal. I'm under 1,000 calories a day. I'm under 30 grams of fat a day. I'm over 90 grams of protein a day. I'm running 3 days a week. I'm doing yoga on Tuesdays and Thursdays to stretch all that lactic acid out of my system. And on the weekends, I go out and play in the pool with my kids. So I'm getting plenty of activity. Help community. What's going on? What's wrong with my body? I still have not had a fill yet. My appointment for that is going to be on May 2nd. I've also got an appointment with my nutritionist on May 2nd as well, just coincidentally. So, you know, obviously I'm going to bring in my food diary, and hopefully she can give me some good news and say, you know, oh, hey, this is normal, it's because you're working out, or, oh, well, if you increase your calories and decrease your workouts, or do the opposite, increase your calories and increase your workouts. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just kind of stuck. But I do have some non-scale victories to report. Although my weight's not changing, my body seems to be shifting what's left of my fat around. And I am in the last hole on my belt. So hopefully when I start and get the scale moving in the correct direction again, I'll start cutting new holes in my belt, which will be nice. My church is having an international day, and because of my heritage, my beautiful bride was kind enough to volunteer me for Scotland. So I broke out my kilt, and I threw that on just for a test try the other day, and I had to tighten the belt up extra on that too, which, you know, was to be expected because, you know, I have lost close to 50 pounds. But now there's this big white wear mark in my belt that's kind of hanging down, which is cool, and I don't mind that at all. So, okay, here's a little bit of a Scottish joke, and this is mostly, you know, targeted toward Gary 150007. What does a Scotsman wear under his kilt? Shoes and socks. Think about it, YouTube. Okay, some great things that I've discovered. I think I told you guys I'm on the Couch to 5K program, and I was on this one that was just a spreadsheet that I had taped up on the wall, and, you know, every morning when I would get home from, well, not every morning, all the 3 days a week I was running, I would get home and I would just draw a big X. But I have found a great series of apps, and I know for a fact that they're on the iPhone, and I'm fairly certain that they're on the Android devices, but it's by a company called Zen Labs. And let's see, they've got 5K trainers, they've got 10K trainers, they've got half marathon trainers, and they've got out and out full-blown 26.2 full marathon trainers. I love it. It's a real pleasant voice in the background. I can play my music, and this voice chimes in, start walking now, start running now, 5 more minutes, keep going, you're doing great. And because, you know, my 16-year-old son, although he said he was going to help me and work out with me, yeah, that lasted about 2 mornings of him waking up early. And so I'm out there running alone. It's no secret, I say it every week, I loathe running. I hate it. I hate it with every fiber of my being. But here's a dirty little secret. I love how I feel after the run. It's, I'm not going to say euphoric, but it's like a state of heightened awareness, and everything seems brighter, and I can hear things better, and I can smell things. But during the run, oh, it's just loathe. Ugh. Wish there was a way I could get that cardiovascular in that I need without actually having to go out and run. Oh well, what are you going to do? Like I said, I'm still doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm eating out of my 1-cup containers or off of my toddler plates. I'm using my toddler fork to make sure I've got my small bites. I count to 50 when I'm chewing. Water, oh my gosh, I don't think I could get another drop of water in me if I tried. I am drinking 140 ounces of water a day, YouTube. Like I said, I haven't had a fill yet, so I can actually get that in without any kind of backup and get it in properly between my meals, giving myself the 30-minute lead time and the 30-minute after time to let my stomach do what it needs to do to real food. But I can't seem to get enough water. I absolutely love drinking my water. So that's a good thing. Like I said, I go in on the 2nd to get my first fill. For those of you who I think I've told you guys before, I've got the Realize C band, so it holds 11 cc's. Currently I am at 0 because the doctor had to completely unfill it to get it around my stomach. Not because, you know, I'm fat. Well, I am fat, that's why I had the surgery. But because the muscle fibers of my stomach were that beefy because of the gluttonous way I used to eat, I was putting my stomach into overdrive, and it just kind of went Arnold Schwarzenegger and got all thick and muscly. So that's why I've got 0 fill. I know a lot of people, when they get their band, they start off with some level of fill, but I've got nothing. And I think I told you guys a couple of weeks ago, I woke up and it felt like I had no resistance unless I ate in the old-fashioned gluttonous way. And that's still pretty true today. I can, you know, pick up my 16-ounce bottle of water and I can turn it up and I can chug it down and I'm all good to go. And like I said, I do that about 8 times a day. I drain that thing. Let's see, what else is going on? Told you about in the last loop on my belt. My clothes are all extra baggy. I'm starting to see this thing hanging, which is why I came inside to do the laptop video instead of my standard car video, because it seems like I'm always having to look down at the phone because it's perched on top of the steering wheel, and that just kind of makes it look like I've got this giant double chin. And well, it's actually not that bad now that I'm looking at it in this one, because I've got to look up to get into the laptop. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm still doing the Jimmy Dean Delights for breakfast. Probably a healthy choice meal every day for lunch, and then I'll come home and have some shrimp or some salmon or some trout or any other kind of fish. I'm eating fish pretty much every day for dinner, which is nice because I love fish, but no one else in my family does. But now I've got a reason to eat it. Still have trouble out in social situations. I'll eat too fast or I'll eat too much. I've kind of got to shut everyone else off once the food's in front of me and pay attention to what I'm doing, or else I'm going to do something naughty. Let's see, that's really about it. I'm still planning on doing the Charlie Sullivan 50-miler here after Thanksgiving, but I'll let you guys know how that's going later, YouTube. You guys have a great night, and I will talk to all of you soon. Keep the scale moving in the right direction, guys. Bye.